Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tasia, but you can also call me Tay, and welcome in. I'm so excited to have you here. Welcome if you are new to the channel. I am beginning my Forever Island today and I cannot be more excited. I've been waiting to do this. I've been putting this off until we got something new going on in the game, and with the 3.0 update coming, yes, Timmy Tommy, it's so exciting. I thought this would be the perfect time. I cannot wait to do all the classic, things that we were meant to do in this game. Normally, I focus on decorating when it comes to islands. That's my favorite part of this video game in particular. I just love the creativity and just the freedom that we get when decorating. But this time around, I really want to go back to just playing naturally and just enjoy the game as it's meant to be. I think the fact that they are letting us do slumber islands really allows us to make use of our actual islands. So from this point on, I am most likely going to be doing like my bigger themes on slumber islands, and this island is really just going to be the one I play on. If I want to play Animal Crossing in my own time, I will log into here, do some fishing, bug catching. Of course, I do plan to share my progress on this island as well, and I want to get all the Nook Mile achievements, get all the fossils and bugs and fish. I just want to do everything, maybe even have every single villager on this island at some point. I think that would be really fun. I'm just so looking forward to this, and I wanted to start this because I think the update is really just going to give us a new feeling for playing this game, and I just want to have a fresh start on a new island. And you may be wondering what theme I may be going for this new island, and honestly, I'm going to be trying to either recreate or just kind of bring back the vibes of my very first island. My first island is actually one that I haven't shared at all on any platform. I really began my journey sharing my Animal Crossing content on Instagram, and on my Instagram I actually started posting about a fairy tale nursery rhyme island theme. So that was my first ever dream address, and I believe that was in 2021 maybe is when I started that Instagram account. Which, by the way, my Instagram is linked down below. I actually had two different Instagrams, which that's like a whole side story, but my current Instagram account is linked in the description if you would like to follow me over there. I post all my builds on there. But yeah, I was focusing on an actual theme for that island. But I actually started playing this game back in 2020. I think it was April 2020. I, like everyone else, was doing normcore. So I had a lot of normcore themes. I had a DIY stall where if I had visitors come over, I could trade with them and all the DIYs that I already had. I had my nooks and my ables really close together. I had a flower garden. It was so cute, and I really want to bring that back again. So my plan for this island is most likely to do normcore, hopefully have it all finished or at least decently well put together before the update comes. And once that update comes in January, we're going to test out all the new features, see the hotel, maybe use Rossetti to tear down the island and start something new and do another Forever Island theme. I do at some point want to have a fully developed town or just island in general. I don't want to stick to specifically a town, but most importantly for this first version of my Forever Island, I want it to be playable. That's the most important thing to me. I want to be able to have different rivers. I want to be able to fish and bug catch. I want to be able to breed flowers and dig up fossils. So that is the number one thing that I want to do, and I feel like normcore is definitely a theme that allows you to play versus having a cluttered island. So that is the plan for this island, and we'll get into the island name and all that once I find my map. And speaking of the map, I do have a little graphic that I created, and I'll go ahead and put it on the screen right now because these are the islands that I'm looking for. I actually spent time browsing through all of the possible island variants that are in this game. I actually found a Reddit thread. I just searched up every island layout in Animal Crossing New Horizons, and then that came up. So I just took some time and scrolled through that, and I found these 3 specific islands. I honestly would be happy with any of them, but if I did have to put them in order, I think the center one is going to be the one that is just like my ultimate dream island. I just saw this map and it just really connected with me. I know that sounds weird and strange, but I just could see so many possibilities with this specific layout. And something else I was really considering was the dock placement, because that's going to be something huge and new for this update. We're going to have an entire hotel on our island now, and it's going to be on the dock. So that was something that I very much considered, what side the dock was on, how like high or low it was on the actual beach, the space of the beach around the dock. Like, I'm considering everything for my forever island because I really want it to be perfect. I want to have no regrets. So yeah, those are my island map layouts that I've decided on. And also, we have our first round of maps, which, as you could see, I don't think any of these are the map that I am looking for. So I will be resetting, obviously, but I also have a few villagers that I would be really excited to get as my starters. I also created a graphic for that as well, so I'll put that on the screen too. But if I had to be like very nitpicky, I would be happy with any of these combination of villagers, but my ideal combination would be Teddy as my jock and Deirdre as my sisterly. These two villagers are just so cute. I love them so much. I've had them on past islands before, but never like together, I don't think. But that would just like make me so happy. And I would love to have a yellow or blue airport. My fruit, I would love for them to be apples or peaches. And I think that's pretty much all the requirements. I know the flower is based on your birthday, which obviously I'm setting this island as my actual birthday. But yeah, I think that is pretty much all the things. So I'm going to sit here and take some time resetting over and over again to try to find this perfect map. And when I come across one of these variations, I will go ahead and come back on and record my reaction to them until we find our perfect island. So wish me luck. Hopefully I'm not sitting here for hours or days even, but this is really important to me, so I just want it to be right. So I will be back once we find our island. Okay guys, I got very excited. So far I've reset about 4 times, but I saw this and I saw the heart pond, and that isn't necessarily the reason why I want this island layout is because of the heart pond. It's truly because of the placement of the airport and resident services and everything else. But I got so excited because I saw that, but apparently there's even more variants of this heart pond with the south and east facing rivers. So this actually might be a lot more complicated than I thought it'd be. I don't recall seeing this exact map on that Reddit thread, but maybe I just oversaw it or overlooked it. But if you can tell, this airport is more central than my map, so this one unfortunately is not going to work, but I got really excited and I just wanted to share that with you guys. So this may actually take me a little bit longer than expected, but I'm not going to give up. I'm going to find my perfect island. Oh my goodness, you guys, finally we have found one of my maps. This is actually my 17th reset so far, and it's the first time I'm coming across one of the actual maps that I want. This one actually, once again, is slightly different from the picture that I found on Reddit. The only difference here is that the peninsula is in a different location, so it's in the top right corner of the map, which actually I do think I like a lot better. I wasn't really a fan of having the peninsula so close to resident services, so I might like this a little better actually. Let's just hope, really hope that this map has either a yellow or a blue airport. And I'm gonna be so honest, I mostly care about the island layout and structure more so than getting my perfect villagers, just because I know I can get those villagers eventually at some point. And also, none of the sisterlies or jocks are part of my like top 5 favorite villagers, so I really am a little bit more lenient with that. But I just really hope that they are cute villagers. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyone that I can tolerate up until when I can have new villagers. So yeah, let's just hope that this one works out. I really don't want to keep resetting, so let's go. Okay, and this time I normally skip over the little video, but I think I am going to play it just because it's so nostalgic, and this is my forever island. Like, if I keep this, I may or may not see this video for a very long time or ever again, so I do want to watch it. It does make me really excited for like all the classic things we get to do. Another thing that I was thinking about for this Forever Island is just like the little things that I just don't take advantage of. For example, celebrating when you move a building or finally build a building. Like those island ceremonies, I never asked Tom Nook to do that, so I think that would be really fun to have those. Oh, look at Lily. Lily was actually a villager that I really wanted when I first started this game. I think she was my first ever dreamy. And then I found Maple, and then Maple became my number one dreamy. Oh, see here, like I would love to do that, celebrating a bridge being placed or something. Like that is a big milestone, especially if you are saving up bells on your own. I think that's just such a cool feature. Okay, it is time. We're going to see our island. Oh my gosh, I'm actually a little nervous. I'm very nervous. This could be the one. It could be my Forever Island. Eee, what fruit are we gonna get? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, we got pears. Oh no. Oh no, I did not want pears, which again, that's something I can change, but it's forever gonna be on your passport, so... Oh, okay. Ugh. No. No, I don't want double green, I don't want pears, and I don't want a green airport. And these villagers aren't bad. Like, Antonio was actually on my list of villagers I wouldn't mind having. He wasn't in my top 3, but I would be happy having Antonio, honestly. And Phoebe, I don't really care about that much. This is not going to be a keeper, unfortunately, but I do want to walk around and see the distance in person versus looking at it from an image. Okay, I do think that's a very good distance. The reason why I chose this as one of my island layouts that I wanted is because I could very much see myself wanting to do a grand entrance with a lot of terraforming, so I wanted enough room straightly in front of the dock, but also to the right of the dock. And then also on top of that, I may or may not be doing a lot of terraforming around resident services, so I wanted plenty of room between the edge of it and the shoreline or the beach, which I think that's a lot of room because you no longer see the building from here. So I think this is a really good layout. I'm probably going to keep this if I find it in the future. And then how's the distance between the beach to the right of resident services? I'm honestly just trying to think of like all aspects. Like if I wanted to do a heavily forest core island in the future, I'd have plenty of space to do that, or fully cottage core with a bunch of terraforming. So if I like were to stand in this frame, I don't see the beach and I don't see all of resident services, which is I think a really good amount of space. So I think that's really great. And then the river's pretty far this way. Yeah, I think this is a really good layout. But I will be resetting this because it's not the airport color that I want, and it's not the villagers or even the fruit. So this one is not a keeper. I will hopefully be back very soon to check out the next island. Okay, you guys, we're back again with another island, and this one is the closest to the island that I really wanted. Also, it's literally the next day. It's taken that long. I've done 66 resets so far. So I've been doing this for quite some time. I'm really hoping that this could be the one. Yeah, let's just go. Let's say a lamp. I haven't clicked that one in a minute. Oh my gosh, I'm really hoping that it's the right island. Honestly, I feel like I would love a yellow airport, but I would also really want a blue airport. I think deep down that's the one I want the most because that's what my very first island was. I had a blue airport and I also had apples, so it just feels like the most homey to me. Like it's, I don't know, I've had that island for a long time before I finally reset it. So that would just feel very reminiscent, I think, and nostalgic. So I feel like that would just be my ideal island, is a blue airport with apples. Although I think the yellow airport is just so cute, so I don't know. I think I'll just know when I see it. Okay, we're gonna skip the video this time and go ahead and see what's on this island. Okay, we have cherries. Not in my top 2 fruits that I want, but if I had a blue airport, I might take it. I don't know. We'll see. I think it's just like the red fruit with the blue airport I like the best. Oh, it's a blue airport. Oh my gosh. And look at my villagers. This is taking me back to Barbosa. Oh my goodness. Okay, is this Canberra? Yeah, Canberra. And then we have Rod. It's nice to see you again, Rod. I know you're a different version of yourself, if that makes sense, but I kind of missed him. He's so cute. Wait, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna walk around, feel out the island, see if I like it. Oh wow, yeah, that's a lot of space between there and my beach, which is perfect. Okay, loving that. And then we have our river mouth over there. Also, this is the island with a heart pond, so that's just like even cuter. What are our flowers? I can't really tell from here. Are they pansies? No, that's a weed. Where are the flowers? Oh, they're windflowers. Interesting. Okay. Also, that's a ton of weeds right here. Wow. I know cherries aren't everyone's favorite fruit in the game. Also, I do love this peninsula, I have to say. I like that it's like circular at the very edge. You can just see out into the ocean. I think that's so cute. You can do that with any peninsula, but I just like how roomy it feels. Oh my gosh, do I like this island? Do I take this island? Wow, look at all the space on the beach. That's quite a lot of space. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. That's the edge of the island. It's not too far from the airport. So I guess the majority of land is going to be towards the left side of the island, which is pretty different for me. I don't think I've had an airport this close to the right side of the island before. But we do have a blue airport, and just like, look at the spacing. I've talked about this already, but you can see resident services off in the distance there, but I think it's far enough that I could put in a lot of terraforming if I want. Ooh, I know I wanted apples or peaches, but I'm kind of digging the cherries. I don't normally have cherries. Oh my gosh, is this it? Is this gonna be the island? And I do really like the villagers, I must say. I love Rod, and Canberra I've never had before, so that's something new. And I don't think I'd really get like annoyed with her, I don't think. Fingers crossed. Guys, I think this is the island. I think I'm gonna take it. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. Another thing is though, I've been visiting a few other random islands in between just so I'm not constantly resetting. And I really like the fact that resident services is more central on the island, so you don't really see like the coastline if you walk too far to the left or to the right. I like that. I like that the plaza is very central. So, okay, let's do it. Let's take this island. I'm so excited. This feels right. This feels right. The villagers could be better, but like I said, that aspect didn't really matter to me. I do think they're really cute. I already love Rod. He's adorable. And as I said, Canberra could easily grow on me. We'll see. Yeah, it feels new, but homey at the same time. We have our blue airport. I'm so excited about this. I think what I'm gonna do for the rest of this video is probably do a few dailies because I actually just logged on to record this part, so I can record a little bit longer. And we're just gonna enjoy this early stage of the game. I can't wait for everything that's to come. I do want to document everything. I think it'd be really fun to make a scrapbook of my Forever Island in real life. So I'd love to take pictures, document important moments. Oh, I forgot. I have to go and get my tent from... Let's get it from Tommy. He's too cute. They're both the same, but he's holding the flag. Okay, now I have to go find where I want to put my house. I think I will be putting it on the actual island. Just to start off, I normally place my house on the beach until I really decide where I want it. But, you know... Oh, and there's Rod. Here's his house. This is where he wants to be. You know, I actually don't mind that. Oh, and then there's Canberra, front and center. I don't know if I'll place her house right there. It's pretty in the middle. It's gonna be the first thing you see, and I actually don't know what her house looks like. So I might move her house. What if I actually put Canberra directly across from Rod? And they're kind of in front of resident services, so that could be really cute actually. Having a walkway go from there and then towards my entrance. I think that'd be really fun. And then I actually might put my house, I think somewhere over here. I also want to be towards the front of the island, but not too close where I can see the beach. Oh, and then we have, oh wait, I thought this was a river for a second. It kind of was, I was not expecting that. Okay, so we have a little pond here and quite a lot of space back here in my peninsula. Oh, I'm so excited. I am so excited for this journey. There's one of our rocks, so we need to remember that this is here so we can gather our materials. I'll go into depth on how I plan to play on this island because I want to mix half of doing a lot of the work myself, but also aspects that I don't really like gathering bells. I honestly might get some bells from a treasure island, and yes, I'm allowing myself to go to treasure islands. Wait, before I dive into that, let me officially pick my location really quickly. I think I want to have a flower garden for myself, so I want quite a bit of land. This pond is ideally where I would have put my house, but it's in the way. Maybe I should put it towards the front, like where Canberra is. Kind of off to the side. I think I'm going to put it here. I'm not going to overthink it. I'm going to put my spot there. Alright, one down, two more to go. So I think I'll say yes. Oh wait, she moved. Oh my gosh. I kind of took over her location. Okay, where did she move to? We have to go find her. Oh, there's another rock here, which is great. So we have, I think, 3 rocks all on this area that I can access right now. So that was 1. There's 2. Where'd Canberra go? And there's a 3rd rock. Oh my goodness, where is she? Oh, okay. She's over here now. I actually think that's a pretty good location for her. And my house is just up there. That could be really cute. Oh, I might like that. So my house is there. Are they kind of parallel? Maybe I'll move Rod where she is, actually. I think that's what we're gonna do. I will go ahead and find you a spot, Rod. But like I was saying, I think I will allow myself to go to treasure islands. I genuinely want to play in a way that makes me happy, whether or not that's like gathering items from a treasure island or bells from a treasure island. I think my least favorite part is actually gathering bells, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, also, where do I want to put his house? Okay, my house is there. You know what? I think I want to give him his own space, so maybe I will put him over here. Kind of near the water and this pond. So we'll put his house there. And we'll let Canberra have her spot because I accidentally took hers originally. But yeah, I think I'll gather my bells from a treasure island because I really don't like having to grind out collecting bells. Like, that is just so tedious to me, and especially because I want to gather as many items as possible for the 3.0 update so I can have them for the slumber islands. So that is the plan. I will be gathering my own Nook Miles, obviously. I don't think there's any way to like cheat to get Nook Miles anyways, so I want to gather as many of those as possible. Also, the spot looks good to me. And then what else? I will be gathering my own fish and my own bugs so I can donate them to the museum. Oh, that tree is like directly in front of her house. I might have to chop that down so she can have a little yard. You guys, I really like the cherries. They're kind of fun. I know it's not going to fit every season, but I do plan to have an orchard, so it won't really matter. I don't think I'll be having them like around the island all the time, but I think it's really fun to have cherries. And then what else? Okay, so I want to donate all my stuff to the museum, and I'm going to gather them naturally. Yeah, I think for now, I'm really just going to use treasure islands to get bells. I do want to attempt to breed my own flowers. I've never done that before, and I think that would be so much fun. I know there's a lot of guides to show you how to breed flowers, so I'm gonna follow those. Hopefully it goes well. And like I mentioned, I want this island to be reminiscent of my very first island. And on that island, I had a flower garden. It was kind of like a rainbow flower garden, but it was like organized little patches of flowers. And I thought that was so cute. So I might do the same, and every time we collect a new flower, I will go ahead and put it in that garden. And yeah, that just sounds so much fun to me. Okay, we also need to go ahead and shake the trees and gather fruit and then collect our tree branches. Also, I'm gonna grab these stones just to start off. Start building my materials. That is another thing that I might attempt to get from a treasure island. Actually, I think I'm gonna try to gather all the wood and stuff myself in order to build Nook's Cranny. But after that, I think I will be getting materials from a treasure island, because there is that one step where you have to craft a bunch of things for your newer residents when they move in, and that is very, very tedious. So I think at that point I will be visiting a treasure island, and then I probably will gather Nook Mile tickets from a treasure island too, just so I can really save up on all of my Nook Miles. So that's the plan. I'm really excited to dive into this. So it's kind of like a hybrid of playing the way we were meant to play, but also just doing the things that I think are the most fun. So if there are certain things that I think take extra long, I might just, speedrun this, because we are trying to get it ready and prep for the update. But yeah, this feels right, you guys. I'm so excited. And then I don't remember if I mentioned, because I've been resetting so many times and it's been a day now of me doing this, but my Switch is currently set to the actual time in real life. And I don't know if I'm going to keep it that way. I probably will be doing some time traveling. But yeah, that is the plan. So we gathered all the things we need. Let's go ahead and start this island ceremony. The lighting of the bonfire, and so it begins. This is the original crew. Take note of it. This is how this island started. It's all of us against the world. But mostly me against Tom Nook, because, I end up having to do all the work. Anyways, I'm so excited to officially name this island as well. I'm debating between two different names, actually, and I wish I could do a poll in real life with you guys. There's one name that I've been considering this entire time, but then I thought of another name that I've kind of been liking the more I think about it. And I think they both would be good names for all year round, but I don't know. I have to decide. So here we go. The very first name that I thought of that I think would be so adorable is Daisy. So I could name my island Daisy, and I think that's the sweetest little thing. And I probably will do lowercase. I don't know if it's going to change it to uppercase or not on the actual map, but I like the way that it looks when it's lowercase. So Daisy is my first option. That's the one that I just knew for a long time. Whenever I'd start my Forever Island, I'd name it Daisy, because for the video series, I might name it Daisy Diaries. So anytime I'm playing on this island, that's going to be the playlist name, or just the series name, is My Adventures on Daisy. Plus, the cosmos are my favorite flower in the game, and they look like daisies. So even though my native flower are windflowers, I think I'm going to fill the island with a bunch of white cosmos, because I just think they're so pretty. And thirdly, Daisy is kind of a tie back to my very first island, which was named Blossom. So they both relate to flowers, and I think that's just so cute. The other island name that I thought of just recently, actually, was Muffin. And I think Muffin is kind of cute. It sounds cozy and sweet. You can think of it during the cozy winter season, even during the fall and spring. It just sounds adorable. And even for summer, Muffin is kind of fun too. I just don't know which one I like better. I'm probably going to sit here for a minute and really think about it and make up my mind in a few minutes. All right, I'm back. I was thinking about it a lot, and I think I'm gonna go with Muffin. I think that's just such a sweet name. Also, I'm a very big pastry girl in real life. That's some of my favorite desserts, or any form of pastry. And that name just inspires me to play, and it feels just cozy. And that's what I want my Forever Island to feel like. But we will tie in the whole daisy idea by using the cosmos, so we could just say my island is filled with daisies. I think I like Muffin. It's so cute. It like makes me so happy. So let's go with that. Let's go with Muffin. So adorable. Okay, I have to get a picture of this. Muffin, Tommytown, Nookets. I never can read all of those names very quickly. They just pop up on the screen so fast. Okay, now for the voting. Of course, everyone's gonna choose my name because it's the best. Muffin. Yay! And of course, everyone loves it. Also, look at Timmy and Tommy in their scarves. They're so cute. I honestly thought that they only wore their scarves during the winter season, but I guess it starts during the fall time. And then here's the rest of us just like in t-shirts and tank tops. Well, the whole Nook family's prepared for this kind of weather. Yay! This is the island of Muffin. How adorable. Oh, look at our little cherry juice and it's pink. Stop, I forgot that's what it looks like. This is so cute. I'm gonna pretend that it's strawberry milk because that is like, that used to be one of my favorite things to drink when I was growing up was strawberry milk. I love it. Yes, yes, this all just feels so right. Okay, cheers. Look at us. Oh, yay. I'm so excited about this. I can't wait. We're just gonna celebrate and enjoy the moment here just for a second. Like, how special is this? It's amazing. I love this game so much. And normally I'm like going off and rushing to set up my cot in my tent. But, which I will in a second. Also, you know what I never really noticed is that they block off the entrance into the tent with this radio. That's so funny. Oh wait, you can go in there. Oh, I guess not. Excuse me, we're setting up a resident services facility in there, but it's not ready for you just yet. Please give us a little more time to get things ready for you. Oh, my bad. Sorry, Nook. I was just curious. I've never done that before. And here's Rod with his tambourine. I love it so much. And why can't this workbench be out here all the time? Like, this is useful. Why do we have to craft it for ourselves? I wish this was here just in the beginning stages instead of it just being completely empty. Okay, it's time. Let's go talk to Tom Nook. Look at his little juice. It's too cute. I just can't get over the fact that it's pink. Again, I don't think I've ever had cherries as my native fruit before, so I love this. But you know what I was considering? At some point I really wanted to do an island that was centered around cherries and the cosmos. So maybe this is kind of like the moment to do that. Maybe this island will have that aesthetic at some point. We'll see. We will see. Maybe in the springtime. Okay, we got our cot. Let's go and take a nap in our tent. And I think it's really a cute distance from both the airport and resident services. Where is the airport? Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. I'm like right in front of it. Which, again, that kind of ties back to my very first island. I had my house directly in front of the airport. This one is slightly off to the side, so it's just a little bit different. Alright, let's open our things. Oh, it's blue! I love the blue radio, but I love the pink one more, if I'm honest. Oh, and then we got a red lamp. Classic. If I recall, that was also the same combination that I got on my very first island. Would you guys be interested in a video where I scroll through all of my very first pictures of my first island? I think that would be really cute, and it would be a lot of fun for me to look back on that, especially if this island is based on that island. And I'm not talking like my first dream address, I mean like before I even started filming content or sharing Animal Crossing pictures online. I ended up saving a lot of pictures from my very first version of that island, so I would be really happy to like go through that with you guys. I think that could be really fun. Okay, let's go ahead and take a nap. Of course we're gonna see KK for the very first time. I remember when I got to this part for the first time, I just thought it was the most random thing. It just came out of nowhere. I was like, who is this dog? what is happening? Why is he playing a guitar? I had no idea because New Horizons was my very first Animal Crossing game, so it was all just so new to me. Alright, I probably am going to go through this part pretty fast, but basically KK's talking about making friends and doing what you wish. The world is your oyster, basically. That's pretty much the message that he's trying to share with us in our dream. And here comes Mr. Tom Nook to wake me up and give me my itemized bill. And here we are, our very first day on Muffin. So he's gonna give us our Nook phone and our bill. And also, I think this is the point when he asks if we want the Island 101 service. I pretty much know a lot of the information that it says, but it's just something else that kind of pops up on the bottom of your loading screen. So, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's kind of handy for those who are newer to the game. It kind of gives like different tips and tricks. I think that's essentially what it's meant for. Also, this time around, I really want to customize my Nook phone. I don't think I've ever done that. I often forget that that's a feature in this game, that you can customize it. And there's Rod. He's just so adorable. I'm glad to have him as a starter. Like, truly. Oh, I should document this too. Our very first bill from Mr. Tom Nook. Alright, my new life is underway. I can do whatever I want. Woohoo! And scrapbook. Let's open our mail for the first time. I do think I want to make it a habit to check my mail and actually read the information like from my villagers, or actually open the presents, because sometimes I let my mailbox get super full without reading all of the mail. So, dear Tasia, congratulations on your big move. We hope you enjoy your new island life. To celebrate this fresh start, we'd like to give you a gift that is sure to come in handy. Yes, I really did miss the slow gameplay. And we got a Paradise Planning photo, of course. And then our first DIY. Let's put the frame in our tent. I do want to collect all of the Nook Mile achievements, so putting some items in your home gets you some Nook Miles in the beginning. But this is our little home for now. Okay, let's see. Let's just start doing the things and developing this island. Firstly, I'm going to go through a lot of my classic things that I do on my Nook phone in order to start earning some easy Nook Miles. Of course, we get some in the beginning, like the "You've traveled a long way just to move to our little island and enrolled in the Nook Mile program." So that's the very first one that we get, of course. Easy 500. Let's see, what else? What else do we have? I think that's it. And I think this one is for when you talk to all of your residents. So I need to go and find Rod and Canberra and just say hello to them for today. Oh my gosh, and then we have to catch all the bugs. Okay, I have to go and build a net. I definitely need a lot more sticks to collect all of these things. And I do like the fact that we have a little pond here on the island, because then we can catch some special fish that you can only find in ponds. So that is pretty great. And I have a feeling you also get Nook Miles from selling or picking up a bunch of weeds, so I might as well start clearing up the island a bit, getting it to our 3-star rating. I don't think the weeds really affect the 3 stars, but like I'm pretty sure I've tested that in the past. But I do kind of like the autumn weeds, so I might just keep some sprinkled around. But I also have to start earning some of my bells in order to purchase a lot of the items in the very beginning. Oh wait, did I see Rod? There he is. Hi Rod. Yo, Tasia, that spot you found me is just incredible. Thanks. I hope we can keep looking out for each other like this. It's good to have buddies, Ace. Oh, he's so cute. Oh right, I've got something here for you, Ace. Thanks again for finding a place for my place. Oh, he gave me a hat. Okay. Oh, it's an outdoor hat. Perfect for Muffin. Okay, hopefully it's a cute hat. Sometimes I get lucky, sometimes it's not. Oh, actually I don't mind it. It kind of fits the outfit. I kind of like it. Thank you, Rod. So cute. Oh wait, I can actually pull out the camera. I forgot. Wait, we have to take our first picture together in front of your tent. Please. No, please, please stay there. Okay, here we go. Ready? Oops, no, I opened the wrong thing. And he's on the move. He's on the move. Stop. I know how to use the camera. Okay, here we go. Our first picture. I need it with my 2 starters. And he gave me this gift. Oh, he's such an underrated villager. Oh yeah, and then we get a Nook Mile achievement from taking a photo. Okay, perfect. So we can collect the shutterbug. That's another really easy one that I also do at the very beginning. And then I do want to collect all of my cherries, harvest those so I can sell them. But I do think I'm going to keep a stack of 10 in my tent just so I can have them on hand in case I need to eat them for something, for strength or whatever, or maybe even plant them once I get a shovel. And then I might as well also start collecting a lot of the shells along my beach. That's another thing I should do. And we have to still find Canberra. I'm pretty sure she's walking around somewhere. Oop, we got some more sticks and cherries. I really should put on some headphones so I can hear the actual game audio, because normally when I record I can't hear the game. But since this is my forever island, I really want to like embrace everything in the beginning stages. So I should probably do that actually. And there is Canberra. She is fishing, but I think it will count even if we speak to her like this. Wow, my heart's really racing. I hope the fish can't hear it. Okay, yeah, that did count as a Nook Mile. So we got this. So I think for this, I have to talk to them every day. And based on like that number, I have a feeling I need to talk to them 10 days straight in order to achieve more of those Nook Miles. At least that's my understanding. Please let me know in the comments down below if that's what that means, or if I just need to talk to 10 villagers every day. I don't really know. And then we also have some more. So we have flower power. Planting flowers makes your island more beautiful and can earn you miles. So yes, I'm definitely going to plant some flowers. And then pick of the bunch. You'll get Nook Miles based on the amount of fruit you've sold. Another thing. Okay, so we have to sell at least 20 to unlock the first one. Oh, and there's a bug in the tree. Unfortunately, I can't get it until I craft a net. But I do want to go around and finish gathering all these cherries. And then I also want to get the stones from those rocks too. Are there any shells? Yes, there's one down here. And then another tree branch over here. And I think those are all the shells that I can get for now. So let's see, I have 2 shells, quite a lot of fruit, and 13 tree branches. I would like to gather a little bit more tree branches, so in case my net or my fishing rod breaks, I can easily have a few backups. But we gotta shake the trees. Oh, that's another thing, is the shaky tree Nook Mile achievement. I don't know if that's what it's called. Is it called Shaky Shakedown or something? Where you basically have to find the item hidden in your trees. So that's another thing that you can unlock. Oh yeah, and then we have acorns during this time of year. I want to collect as many of those as I can too. I'm honestly losing track of which tree I've shaken already. And I'm kind of scared because I know the wasps are going to be in one of these trees. But there's also a chance that the item might not be in any of the trees that I can reach right now. Like, oh wait, there it is. Speaking of the item. Okay, we got a table setting. What does that look like? Our very first item. Wow. A very fancy item, I might add. Okay. That is more of an indoor item, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and place it inside my tent. And we're already getting pretty crowded in here. And then we'll drop a few cherries. I think I should take a picture of like what my house looks like at every stage. And right now, my tent looks like this. Oh, and it looks like I earned some Nook Miles from whatever I just did. What was it? Hoard reward. Put more furniture in your house. Okay, yeah, this is the one that I was talking about. So we placed 5 of them so far. Alright, we probably won't reach 15 until I have an actual house. So that one's a work in progress. Oh, and there's the achievement I was talking about. It's called Shady Shakedown. Okay, I was kind of close. I thought it was like Shaky Shakedown. Rumor has it that someone on this island likes to hide furniture in trees. Yes, yes, I'll give you Nook Miles based on the number of furniture items you shake out of trees. So get out there and shake. Wait, that's so interesting. I wonder who's hiding all these furniture items in the trees. Let me know, you guys, what villager or character do you think is hiding all of these items? I feel like Red would be kind of fitting. It seems like that'd be something he would do. But maybe it's just Tom Nook to get us to do things around the island. Alright, so we got quite a few Nook Miles already. Let's go ahead and actually change our passport. I normally just change my phrase on my passport, but I think I also want to change my title as well. And I guess I'll update my passport photo once I get my normal hairstyle. But let's see, what should our comment be? I think I'm gonna say adventure is out there. Let me know if you know where that reference is from. And then for my title, ooh, okay. I think it's easier to pick the second column first and then pick the descriptive word. Oh, I remember I first chose wallflower when I did my first island, so I kind of like that. I think I'll do carefree wallflower. That's kind of cute. Alright, so there is my passport. And as you can see, this is like the very first start of the island. It was established November 7th, 2025, which is kind of cool. I love that they added that on the passport. And then our island name is Muffin. We have cherries and our comment and title. And I think we can earn some Nook Miles for that as well. So we gathered 300. So we're already at 2,000 and I've barely done anything so far. Oh yeah, the next one up is bulletin board. I think I'm going to save that for the end of the video. I would love to write something, like one of my favorite things from the day that I play on. I want to write it as a memory on my bulletin board. I think that'd be so cute. So I'm going to save that one for later. What else can I do for now? I think this is a good point for me to go inside resident services, talk to Tom, learn how to craft, and also see what Timmy has to sell today. And then I think I'm gonna do all my bug and fish catching, maybe plant some flowers to get our garden going, and yeah, I think that's gonna be my goal today, to at least get my tent to a house. Ah, Tasia, welcome, welcome. As you can see, it is quite cozy in here. It's funny how cozy doesn't always mean comfortable, You are very correct about that, Mr. Tom Nook. Let me know if you need advice on how to spend your time on this island or anything else. If you need some advice about basic island materials, you should talk to Timmy. Yes, we do need to talk to Timmy. I'm gonna speed run through this dialogue because it's quite a long bit of dialogue and I've done it so many times. Let's talk to Timmy before we do our DIYs. I'm very curious to see what he has. I'm really hoping he has Cosmos. That would just make me so happy. Oh, he has a tissue box. Okay, and then a smoker. I'm probably gonna collect those and buy them. Oh my gosh, he does have Cosmos, but they're yellow. That's okay. We do need as many flowers as possible. And then he also has mums. So he has my two favorite flowers. This is perfect. And then he has white windflowers. I guess I might as well get those too. Or no, I'm gonna save bells because my island already has windflowers, so it probably doesn't make much sense to get those. But I will be getting the mums and the Cosmos. And then I do want to get the DIYs once I learn how to craft things. So yeah, I think this is perfect. Let's sell what we have so far, which is our cherries and some of our shells. Hopefully we get some Nook Miles from that as well. 5,000. Yeah, that's not too bad to start off. I'm probably gonna go for the flowers first and then go for the items next. I'll take 5 of each. I know I definitely need more, but everything is just so expensive. And then I also think we get Nook Miles for planting trees, so I guess I'll grab like 1 or 2 saplings as well. And then I am going to craft all of these, but I do want to get the slingshot because that's something that I won't learn a DIY for until later. And I do want to pop the balloons when they show up, so I would like to have that on hand. And yeah, let's learn the DIY bench now. I do think this game does a very good job in terms of instructions and guiding you into what direction you need to go or what step you need to do next. But it also gives you a lot of freedom, like it doesn't rush you, and you're pretty much able to do things at your own pace. I think that's just so great, and I think that's why I just love this game so much, is you really can do whatever you want and when you want to do it. You can either rush through it or you could take your time. You could either focus on decorating or gathering materials and things. There's just a lot of versatility, and I really appreciate that about the game. And I think for decorators specifically, especially with the 3.0 update coming up, this game is just going to get even better because it gives us more opportunities and freedom to decorate in ways we haven't been able to before. It's just going to make it so much easier. Okay, there we go. We have our DIY recipe app on our phone. Very essential app on the Nook phone. Let me know, you guys, what app do you think is the most essential to have on the Nook phone? Like, what do you think is the most important one? Or which one do you find yourself using the most often? I think that's a fun question. Like, if I were to guess, I'd say I probably use the custom design app the most, and then obviously the crafting, and then probably the map, then Nook Miles, then the camera, rescue services, and then the passport. If I had to put them in order, I think that would be what I'd say for each app. But let me know what your order would be. Like, what do you find most important? I think it does vary between each player because we all play differently. Oh, another thing that I like to do, this one's super easy, is the custom design. I easily just change one of these by doing like a little dot in the center, and then I can earn Nook Miles for that. And then we also have the map, which here is our map of Muffin. Okay, I think I did choose the right name because it makes me laugh and smile every time I say it. And our starters, I'm kind of happy with this, you guys. Let me know if you would have passed up this island or not. The villagers don't really match anyone on my list, and the fruit is different, but I think it's kind of good to have like some surprises and something different and new. And I'm very happy with the placement of our houses so far. So here is the first version of Muffin. It's definitely going to see an evolution over time. So yeah. Okay, let's collect some of our other Nook Miles. So first, custom design. Got that one. And I think that's the only one, I guess, that we got. What do we do next? So I can now learn my DIY workbench. That's something. And then I do want to start crafting my fishing rods and my nets as well. And let's talk to Timmy so I can get all of these other things. I am pretty low on bells already. Like, the smoker actually costs quite a lot of bells. Oh, and then I also need a watering can. I forgot about that too. Alright, let's just do the DIY for beginners first. And we're probably gonna have to go out and collect a bunch more things to sell so we have enough bells. Yeah, I'm just short like 100 bells to get the watering can, so we can't water our flowers quite yet. But that's more Nook Mile achievements we could earn. And then I should probably unlock the Nook Stop and my little recycling box. Sometimes I forget to do those in the very beginning, but the ABD is definitely important, so we need this. And another easy way to get more Nook Miles. Okay, so we have a cardboard box and another tree branch. I might as well grab that. I'm gonna need some more anyways. Okay. Let's... Ooh, wait, there's a butterfly. Our very first bug that we're gonna catch is gonna be a common butterfly. Let's get... And there we go! I caught a common butterfly. They often flutter by. I never really take the time to read the little descriptions for each bug or fish, but I know the creators put a lot of thought and time into those things, so I really do want to appreciate them. And I think I'm going to gather quite a lot of weeds for now, so I can also sell more of these. And then I also need to figure out where I'm going to plant my flowers, because I do need some space for breeding them as well. I might not breed them in the very beginning, because I only have so many right now, and they're all just one color. So that's another thing. Oh, look, and our very first fish. Is this the guppy? Oh, it's called a bitterling. It's mad at me, but only a little. Because it's bitter. That's so funny. You guys, they're basically dad jokes. I never noticed that. That's hilarious. See, I do want to read them all. Okay, we're gonna keep collecting weeds, catching our fish and our bugs, and oh yeah, then we have to also donate them to Tom Nook, so then we can get blathers on the island. Also, let me know in the comments, you guys, if you are playing along with me. I do think this is going to be a longer video, and all of the videos in this series on my Forever Island might vary in length, but I do want to keep it like in real time of me playing, so it kind of just depends on how long I play for the day. Oh, we have another bug. I do want to catch as many bugs as possible because some bugs are only during certain seasons. And I think this might be one of them. A damselfly. Now it's a damselfly in distress. I forgot to read the one for the sea bass. Or was it a sea bass? What did I collect? I caught, yeah, a black bass. Wait, if I show it off, does it say? No, it just shows me that I'm showing it. What else did I want to do? Let's plant our flowers. Where would be a good place to do that? I guess I can plant them right next to resident services. Probably like in this area I think is a good spot. But also my battery on my laptop is kind of low, so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and catch as many fish and bugs as I can, donate them to Tom Nook, and then I'll show you which ones I caught in my Critterpedia, and then I'll plant my flowers, donate a few more things to collect more bells, and hopefully reach 5,000. Then I will come back and like give a little summary, or maybe I'll do like a little speed run of what I'm doing. I'm not too sure, but that's what I'm gonna do for now. And yeah, I guess I will catch you guys in a few minutes. Okay, so my laptop has charged quite enough, but I also got quite a lot done during that time, and it was kind of therapeutic. Like, it was so relaxing just going around catching all those bugs and those fish. And then as you can see, I chopped all of my trees, so I can go ahead and pick up all these wood pieces so we can start gathering them to build our shop. Also, I got my very first balloon. I left it on the ground so I can open it with you guys. I will do that in a minute. But I'm just gonna run around and grab all of my wood. Also, I did gather quite a lot more fish and bugs to donate to blathers. And also we got our first wasps. I didn't manage to catch them. I didn't have my net in hand. I was chopping down some trees. So unfortunately I didn't get those quite yet, but we have multiple chances to catch the wasps in the future. Also, I did collect quite a lot of bells from selling fish that I caught and other bugs. I noticed I'm starting to catch repeating fish and bugs, so I think I'm going to pause on that aspect for now and for today, because I think I'm just going to keep seeing the same ones. And then I ended up buying the tissue box and the smoker, of course. I just want to collect all the items, like I said, in order to prepare for the update. And then, let's see, what else did I do? Oh, I also watered my flowers. I managed to get a watering can, so that was super helpful. And I think that's about it, but I will go ahead and show you guys what I collected in terms of Nook Miles. I'm pretty sure we've surpassed 5,000, which is perfect. We can finally upgrade my house. I usually like to get that done on the first day, so then for the next time when we play, I will be able to progress in this game a little bit more. We're gonna have blathers on the island at that point, and I think that's also when Timmy is going to talk about creating a shop, so that's why I wanted to chop as much wood as possible for now. And also I did want to craft my own workbench, so I think that's what we're going to do next. But I'm just going to sit here, gather all this wood for a second, and then we will craft our workbench. Also, wait, I did want to show you guys all the fish and bugs that I caught that are new. I caught a seahorse, which that's kind of fun. I didn't realize that they were during the autumn season, or maybe they're an all year round fish. I really don't know. I know very little about the bug and fish life in Animal Crossing and when I can find them, but I know a lot of that information is online. So I'm definitely going to keep track of which ones I need to catch throughout the different months, as well as the different times during the day, because some fish and bugs are only present during the mornings or the evenings kind of a thing. Oh, and we caught another dace. I've been catching a lot of this fish, so I've just been selling each one to Timmy. Let me go ahead and finish collecting all this wood first. Also, we might as well just go open up that present. I'm very curious to see what's inside. Oh, and then I got another boot. I forgot about that. And I think these are some of the last few trees. There's another fish. I'm just gonna try to catch them. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say I was gonna try to catch them as I see them because you never know, it could be a new fish at some point. Okay, so we caught all the wood. Oh, there's another one. Take a guess. I have a feeling this one might be a black bass just because it looks about that size. Let's see. Oh, it's another dace. Dace, I hope I have some space. I definitely do. Oh, and okay. That's wonderful. But I do think we also get some nook miles for that when our tools break. So I actually don't mind. Okay, let's see what is inside this present. Let's open it up. A vintage TV tray. Oh, that's a good item. Look how cute it is. Oh, I can't wait for our house to be upgraded. I'm gonna put that outside of my house instead of by the pile of random items I put near Canberra's house, because I do want to place that, or actually I guess I could put it in my tent right now and we can put our radio or our lamp on top of it. Wait, that'd be kind of cute. The inside is getting extra cluttered. Oh, actually I have a lot of options. I guess it makes sense to put the table setting on top of the tray. And we'll just have it there. Very fancy and elegant. Okay, I'm gonna push this back a little bit. There we go. And then I'll go ahead and just drop all of my items in here. I think for the workbench... Oh, perfect. Wait, I didn't even check this. So far we have 30 pieces of softwood, 30 pieces of regular wood, and we just need 9 more pieces of hardwood, and we'll be set for the shop. But I do need a lot more iron nuggets, so that's something. Oh, you know what else? I really want to go and talk to Wilbur at the airport so I can unlock all of that stuff and have it ready for tomorrow, because I don't think we're able to fly anywhere on the first day, but on the second day I think we are given a Nook Mile ticket, so I want to make sure that everything is set. Okay, maybe I will craft my workbench tomorrow. I think I can wait one more day for that. Oh wait, I need hardwood for that. Okay, then I definitely have to wait till tomorrow because I don't even have enough hardwood to open my shop. So we're gonna wait on that. Let's go ahead and go through all of my Nook Mile achievements. So I got Angling for Perfection. This is when you learn how to catch a bunch of fish. I don't know if this is the one that you catch a bunch in a row. Learning how to fish is an essential skill for living on a remote island, Nook Inc. encourages all island residents who are aiming to become fish masters. Or fishing masters. So maybe this one is just collecting fish. I feel like I caught way more than 17 fish, but maybe I didn't. Okay, so that's one. We also got the one but for bugs. I'm pretty sure this is the very same thing. What is next? We also have a nice DIY. So this one is for the number of DIYs that I've collected. Then we have DIY tools. Yep, this is the one when it breaks. Also, I forget that you can adjust your title by earning different Nook Mile achievements, so I might change my title depending on what we have collected so far. This one is for how much wood you've chopped from trees. Oh, this is perfect. I chopped a lot of wood, 114. That's a lot. Wow, okay. Then we got trashed tools, greedy weeder. This one is for selling weeds. I've already sold 300 weeds. That's crazy. Flower power, this one is when you grow flowers. I'm sure we'll be doing a lot more of that in the future. Flower tender, this one is for watering your flowers. Then I got cast master. Okay, this is the one where you catch a bunch of fish in a row. I caught 10. Oh wow, you have to catch 50 in a row? That's a lot. Okay, eventually we're gonna have to do it. And then we got Nook Life, learning how to use your Nook phone. That one's pretty easy to get. Shop to it. I think this is because I bought a bunch of items. Internet Surfer. That's a funny title. And look, you guys, we're already at 8,000. That's so good. And it's still going. Okay, we have Bell Ringer. Spending your bells on the island helps revitalize the local economy. Yes, yes. I'll reward you with the miles based on how many bells you've spent. So I guess this one is different from how many items you buy. And then we still need to do our bulletin board. I will be doing that at the end of the video. We also have exterior decorator, so how many items you place outside. And I think those are all of the achievements that I've gotten so far. So let's go over to Timmy, sell all these fish and other random items, and then talk to Tom about upgrading our house. And I think that's the last thing. Oh, and then we also have to talk to Wilbur. That's the last thing I need to do. All right, here we go. We get to choose our color of our roof. I think I am going to choose pink. It's my favorite color, so I'm gonna go for that. But let me know in the comments, you guys, what is your go-to roof color at the very beginning? I usually do it based on my island theme, but since it's my forever island, I'm gonna choose whatever color is my favorite, and that just so happens to be pink. So we're gonna go with a pink roof. It's gonna be so cute. And then we've also, I believe, unlocked the Nook Miles Plus. Yep, there it is. Perfect. So another really quick and easy way to earn Nook Miles through that program, which I think is really great. But I'm going to be mostly focusing a lot on the actual achievements so I can complete that part. And we also earn some Nook Miles for paying off our moving fee, which is great. I'm loving the fact that I have 4,000 Nook Miles already. And I think I might want to go in here, and I think we can unlock the what's it called? I forget what it's called. Nook Redemption, something like that. Or yeah, redeem Nook Miles. So I want to expand my pockets. I think that's going to be the first thing that I do. I still need about 1,000 to do that. Okay, I'm going to wait on collecting any of these for now until I can purchase that. Oh, and then also I do want to get a wetsuit so I can go diving for all those sea creatures, because that's also part of the museum. Yeah, but for now, I think that is all I'm gonna do on there. I wanted to pull up the map again of Muffin to show you guys the final look before our next video on this island. I'm so excited and happy with this layout. I love that Resident Services is more in the middle, like I mentioned. I like also that the secret beach is tucked back there in the corner. It's like its own little secluded thing. And then our peninsula is like nicely spaced away from the plaza. So I'm just really happy with everything. And then our pier is down there in the corner in the left. I think that's a really cute location, and I like that the beach is long enough in that area because this is where our new building is going to be, the hotel. And I want to decorate that beach very nicely so that our tourists can enjoy the ocean and just relax out there. I definitely want to decorate at least that beach. We'll see about all the other beaches, but I definitely want to make that one super cute. And I think, you guys, that is going to be all. So let's take one final look at this tent because it's going to be the last time you're going to see it on Muffin. I don't think I'm going to add any other characters on this island. I think it's just going to be me and my villagers. So this is the last moment we're going to see this tent. So I do want to document this too. Oh, my eyes were closed. And again. Okay, wait. There we go. That one's kind of cute. But yes, I just want to thank you guys so much for joining me in this new journey. I'm so excited for the future of this island and just all that's to come and the memories we're going to make here. And I just am looking forward to everything coming up very, very soon. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about this island or my starters. Would you have passed on this island or would you have kept it? Let me know down below. I'm very, very curious to know. And I guess in the next episode on Muffin, we will be probably just making our way to 3 stars, donating some bugs and fish to upgrade the museum. And I honestly forget what other steps are next. Possibly developing the... Oh wait, this is so cute. Possibly developing the shop and whatever else is next in this journey. So yeah, thank you guys again so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, definitely please consider giving it a thumbs up. Also subscribe if you would like to see more videos from me and also to continue following along with Muffin. And I will catch you guys in the next video. I forgot that I don't have reactions. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!